It's your boy King Eric the Great, aka King Dolphy Joe, and I want to do a quick video on what I feel that off the cuff radio really means. People see the logo, people see me just posting a random episode, but really don't know the concept of the show. So let me break it down for you right quick. I started the show in 2014, May 3rd, 2014. My co-hosts are Illa the Sandman, he's a Bronx MC. My man T-Max with the facts from Virginia. Miss Candace from Texas. She's connected to a lot of the Texas artists out there. So we all four come together because we have a good understanding on where we want to go with hip hop. But we wanted to take the digital route. We want to take the radio route, which meant we wanted to reach out to all artists, mostly up and coming artists, up and coming producers, singers, actors, directors. We wanted to reach out mostly to them because the concept of the show with Off the Cuff Radio is they will give us the most uncensored and unfiltered and unpolitically correct interviews. We also started with another crew who goes by the name of Grid 10. We was with them for about a good year until they went ahead and did their own thing. So we kept on doing our own thing. The first year we was under the Grid 10 and we interviewed mostly artists from locals from different parts of the country. So the second year, we wanted to develop more of our brand. That's where we started reaching out to more legendary established artists. The first one to come to mind was Big Prod from South Central Cartel. He reached back to us, and we knocked out the interview, and that was one of the best interviews we ever did, and that opened up many doors for us. So that followed with LV, that followed with CPO, the Boss Hog, then followed K Reno, then followed Spice One, then followed Freeway Ricky Ross, then followed Big Mike, and the list kept on growing bigger and bigger within time. And I don't think people understand the stuff that comes with doing radio, or doing interviews for that matter. And a lot of people would probably listen to some of the interviewers and be like, well, we talking too much, or we're interrupting the guest. Keep in mind, you have 4 people plus the guest. You got 4 different people trying to get their point across. And another thing is you don't really know how the guest will operate. And that's one of the biggest challenges of doing interviews. Because when we get sent to do interviews, sometimes we don't know this person's energy. We don't know how they vibe. We don't know what question would set them off. You got to be prepared for awkwardness. You got to be prepared how to bounce off awkwardness. You have to be prepared if they don't show. You got to be prepared if you have a Dame Dash Breakfast Club situation and you probably have a guest that's extra agitated. A whole lot of parameters go on into doing this. So we just basically do the best we can. And I also want to credit other radio shows that inspire us, like the Murder Master Music Show, Die For Radio, The God Podcast, Drink Champs. I respect those shows because they give the unfiltered, uncensored, unpolitically correct views of what hip-hop is. And when we have an artist on there, like this up-and-coming episode with Spider Lope, I didn't want to censor him because I didn't want to tell him what to say, because then it would taint the whole show. And we also do Off the Cuff Radio. We also have specials. We also have call-in specials where people can freestyle. People can send their beats or send their songs to us, and we basically play the test taker's position. And overall, from 2014 to 2018, which is present, we probably have about 211 episodes in counting, and still doing more. And that's not pretty bad for considering the fact that we had no sponsors, we had no corporate interests, we had no big cosign. A lot of us don't even have radio experience for that matter. It's just that we took what we knew from the culture, what we observed, a lot of the people that we knew, and we just put it to life. So if you want